Good morning, everyone. I am currently working on ceramics for a friend. I have a whole thing planned out. Inspo board. She's opening up her own coffee cart, and I have been given the insane opportunity and privilege to make her cups for her grand opening. That will be happening sometime in June. So I'm working with speckled clay and white clay, so I already did the speckled clay. I separated it into different days because I didn't want to accidentally mix anything, but this is the sip cup that I made the other day. I did post it on, let me get my face out of the way. I did post it on YouTube Shorts, if you saw that, along with this little 4-ounce espresso shot cup. That's on speckled clay, and I'm currently making a 12-ounce dimple cup, an 8-ounce chunky sip cup, and another 4-ounce espresso cup on white clay. So it's loud, very loud. If you think that playing with ceramics and clay is this like peaceful endeavor, it's very intense. But anyways, yeah, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to today's video. I'm probably not going to have this video done by Sunday, which I am a little upset about because I like to put out a video every Sunday. But when it comes to ceramics, it really does take me longer than the week to finish a video because the process is just so long. And I don't like to rush it because every time I've rushed ceramics, I get burned out. Then I don't want to do it. And then I don't pick it up for a couple of weeks. I don't make anything. And that's just not sustainable or healthy for my creativity. This slab is getting very thin. But anyways, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy. Grab yourself a crispy coffee, if you will, or your favorite beverage or snack, and let's hang out for a few. I have a very exciting order that I'm going to open with you all. I need to be careful because I am bleeding. I accidentally cut myself. It's very small, but it burns a lot. But I have a very exciting delivery that I just received. It is a bunch of new glazes that I have for the project that I'm doing for my friend, for her coffee cart, and then also just some things that I personally am going to be trying out. I just made, or I'll actually show you that in a second, but I did just make a bunch of sample things, like sample ceramics for testing out glazes. This is packaged so insane, if I'm being so honest with you. Like, they have the best glaze selection, and just, it's Blick art materials, but like the packaging is always absolutely insane. Everything is just kind of like thrown in here, no offense. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, like this one's literally smashed. Like, what is going on? Oh my god, this is so exciting. I cannot wait to try these colors out. Like, you have no idea. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited for that gray. Okay, these are stilts. Underglazed charcoal, blue. Okay, and then I have one more coming. It had to ship later because they had it on back order, but it has shipped. It's just not here yet. So yeah, not only am I going to be doing test glazes, the project for my friend in this video, but I'm also going to be doing all of these test glazes, including the glazes that I already have, because the test glazes I already have done, I don't even have nearly the amount of glazes that I actually have. Like, I haven't done them since I first started ceramics, and I just don't like the layout of them. Okay, cute. But yeah, like, this is the layout I currently have. They're like just little squares, and like, to be honest with you, it's just not a vibe. So I just got done making 40 of these, and they're gonna go right here on this wall. This is like the inspo that I'm going after. But yeah, in this shipment, I got some stilts So these are supposed to go on the bottom like this, and then you can set your cup like this, which means you can glaze the bottom of your cups, which is really nice. I only ordered 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 of them, so I can at least do 12 cups, which is actually a lot. Yeah, thank you, past self, for buying that many. I restocked this lilac glaze, but I got it in a 16 ounce because I'm obsessed with it so much, and I have just a little tiny tester of it and it's almost gone. I also have this color glaze that I'm really excited to try out. It is so freaking cute, stunning. I love that type of like aqua green. This blue and this mandarin orange are for my friend's business, her coffee cart. These are like her colors that she's using. Same thing with this blue. It's literally just like this like royal blue, but I am experimenting with the, I don't remember what brand this is, but it's the Velvet Sprays, and it's literally like a spray can. And I'm going to experiment and see if I can do some really cool like spray paint type vibes. I'm doing a full blue cup for my friend. It's going to be so freaking good. I'm so excited. I am so excited, you guys. You have no idea. And then I got black because classic black, and I think it'll speed up my glazing. Like I literally can just like freaking crank out a bunch of pieces by just spraying it on. I just want to make sure it's not like spotty. I really want to make sure that it like fully covers it, like the coverage is really good and really thick and not like makes it spotty in some areas. I also got this charcoal gray that I think would be super sick. I got a sample size because I want to see if I want to get a bigger size. I needed more of this like jet black underglaze. I use this a lot for like little things, like even like when I did the Patreon, I need it for the Patreon mail, but I made these cups except a black rim. So I use that underglaze for that, and I don't really need too much of it, so I just got a small sample. And then I got this pearl gray. It is so cute. This is what it looked like on the website, and I'm going to test it out and see if I want to order a larger one, because there was like this for like, it was actually pretty expensive, or like a 16 ounce for like $40. Like this 16 ounce was literally like, I think like $14 or $15. So this one seems to be really special or high in demand or something. I don't know why it's so expensive, but anyways, I just wanted to pop in and give you guys an update. I have my friend's pieces drying currently, and I'm going to bisque fire them once these tester tiles dry, and then I'm going to bisque fire everything, glaze all of them, glaze fire everything, and do a big grand reveal, which is always my favorite part. I'm taking things slowly. I have been hand building every single day for at least 2 hours, and that has been super manageable for long-term like hand building, because I usually punish myself and I literally just like put everything on the back burner, and then I do it all in like 6 hours every single day, and like I'm absolutely burnt out, and then I don't want to pick it up for a long time. But this has been extremely manageable and making me look forward to building something every single day. So it's very sustainable. I'm probably going to stick with this, especially because this summer I have to crank out. Honestly, it's probably going to be around 40 cups, some espresso cups, some bowls, and some plates for the Patreon rewards. So I have a lot of pieces that I have to make. And if you don't have a wheel, you know that it takes a very long time. Like it takes me about an hour per cup. It's a lot, especially if it's a sip cup, because you have to add the lid, and that just takes like an extra like 10 minutes for me personally. I do think I've gotten a lot better at making lids. Like even this little sip area, are we joking? Like I'm calling this the chunky mug. I think it's gonna be 8 ounces. I'm not totally sure. We shall see. If it's larger, that would be golden, because I want one for myself, and I typically drink like 14 to 16 ounces in my coffee because I drink iced. I could just leave the ice out, but it's not always the best. Anyways, so I want to make myself a chunky little mug, and it's only chunky because it's short. So I hope it's a little bit more than 8 ounces. I think it will be, because this right here is 10 ounces. And like the width is a lot. I mean, it hasn't shrunk yet because this is still just hand built, and it shrinks during the bisque, and then it shrinks even more in the glaze firing, so who knows. But also, like, I think it's gonna be bigger. At least, I hope it's at least 12 ounces, but we shall see. That's what I have to update you all on. This video is kind of everywhere. I'm kind of everywhere. Oh, I got 2 more glazes. 1 second. My battery on my camera is about to die, so I need to wrap it up. But this mustard glaze I also got. This is what it looks like on the website because you can't really see it here. Very excited for that for like fall. I'm doing a bunch of investigating right now so that I can be prepared for the holidays ahead of time. And I'm already gonna be making for summer, so if I could just make at least, I think I might have said this in the other video, I'm not sure. But if I could make at least 6 to 8 items a week, I will be so set and I will be pacing myself beautifully. So I think it's super doable. But this is the Nebula Blue. It looks more of like this, like, it looks like this. It's like a cutie little like lavender agua, like transparent type vibe. Really loving that. Anyways, that is all I have for today, all of the updates. I'm gonna take a little bit of a walk and relax the rest of the day. I am really trying to stop drinking 2 coffees every single day, so I'm going to avoid that. This is me stating here that I cannot make a second coffee, okay? Future Lexi, you better not have done it. Also, I got the Oura Ring. I've had it for about 6 days now. Love it so far, and I'll keep you posted. Random update, but somewhat feels important for some reason. Anyways, talk to you guys soon. It is Monday. I think it's like the day before the last day of March, and I am about to glaze all of my friend's pieces. I will be putting all of my test tiles, I'll be glazing those a little bit later, either tomorrow. Sorry, my camera's moving so much. I have you set up kind of weird and it's like wobbling a lot. I don't know how to fix that. I am just gonna glaze and glaze fire her pieces for right now, and then I'm going to glaze and glaze fire all of my, I mean, I guess I could do them at the same time. I'm just trying to pace myself because I have so much that I need to get done in the next few months, like so much. I know that if I start now, I will pace myself beautifully, but I'm having this like struggle with feeling like I have too much to do, so therefore I feel paralyzed and don't want to do anything. I did download Pokopia. Such a cute, cozy, fun game. I love it so much I can't stop playing. I was gonna take you all along, but I need to let that be my hobby. I do not have any hobbies outside of my job, quite frankly, and it's very, very, very difficult. Like the caveat to working for yourself and owning your own business, especially when it was your hobby, is that your hobbies don't feel like hobbies anymore, they feel like work. I love what I do, but I do have to constantly balance out like this weird hobby, like I don't even know how to explain it. It's if you know, you know. I am forever thankful. I wouldn't trade it for the world. However, it is just my reality, and it is very difficult, in all honesty. It just is. And it is the way that it is, and that's okay. I am feeling like I made this too big. I was having like a cuter size in my head. This is definitely going to be 16 ounces versus 12 ounces. This might be more close to 12. This is probably gonna be 10 or 12. Honestly, with it being so wide, it honestly might be 12. So yeah, I'm going to glaze all of her pieces. I'm very excited to do this. I'm going to be doing some very, very fun designs. We're doing some pinstripe, we're doing some plaid stripe, we're doing solid. I'm going to figure out this velvet sprays glaze. I'm going to be going outside for that because it is a spray paint. I need to wear some protection as well for my lungs. We're doing some little lip, we're doing some insides. We have a lot of really, really cute, fun stuff for these testers. And I did message her. I'm so devastated. I realized it after I already best fired these. Like I realized it this morning before I unloaded that I didn't add. There's a couple of things that we want to add to these cups. I don't want to say it yet because I just want it to be like a big surprise. But there was a couple of things I was supposed to add to these cups, and I'm like, okay, they're testers, it's gonna be okay. But I definitely like wanted to add them, and I forgot to add them before I just made the cups and just left it at that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot like one of the main things that we were going to be adding to them. So anyways, it's whatever, it's fine. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. I'm excited for you all to join me. Thank you so much for being here. As always, it means the absolute world. And I know that I was talking about like possibly doing a video every other week, for the simple fact that I'm really focusing on ceramics lately, and it kind of is like what makes the most sense for me right now. I think that it's a lot more doable and manageable for me to do every 2 weeks a video, but it's making me feel like, what if I just don't do a posting schedule, because that way I could probably post more frequently than every 2 weeks. I don't know what to do. Comment below if I should do every 2 weeks on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, or should I just not do an upload schedule and just upload as I have a new video. What would you prefer? Let me know. But with that being said, I'm going to play a YouTube video and get my glazing on. So join me. Hello. It is, what day is it? Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Oh, it's April 1st. This is my first look at everything in the kiln. Okay, I'm gonna take out the one, oh my gosh. I'm gonna take out this one that I think is going to be problematic. Wait. Okay, actually, only weird where I thought it was gonna be weird. So glaze takes around like a minute. On the third layer, I'd say it takes maybe around like 3 to 5 minutes to dry. This lip and this side took almost 3 or 4 hours. So I didn't know what this cup was gonna come out looking like. But actually it came out stunning. Like literally perfect, except for the lip. Like I don't know if you can see that, it's pretty destroyed. Looks like there's some bubbling. There's just pieces, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. But it actually didn't come out looking too bad. Like I'm genuinely surprised with this. So, okay, cute. I am screaming at these 2 cups. You can like barely see them. But I'm gonna take the espresso cups out first. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think she's gonna love them. These are all for my friend, by the way, for her coffee cart. This speckled clay with a blue interior is crazy. Literally insane. And then this white clay, there's a little bit of texture issues on this one. Right there, literally just right there. I think I went too thick with the underglaze. I probably should have done a thinner layer. I should have done 2 layers instead of 3, but super cute. I think this color is exactly her other color besides the cobalt blue. I am literally so obsessed, it's not even funny. I saw someone comment that it makes them stressed out when I put my things on the kiln like this because literally same, I don't even know why I do it. Like it's so sketchy. Okay, you guys aren't even ready for these. I really hope there's no cracks or anything because I'm literally wheezing. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out first. Oh my gosh, she's perfect. She's literally perfect. Speckled clay, blue pinstripes. This is literally my friend's like staple look. She's literally perfect. Couldn't be more perfect. Okay, this one is my favorite because I'm obsessed with making these chunky mugs. Look at this baby. OMG. I'm really interested to know how many ounces this comes out to. I literally am so obsessed. Oh my gosh. She's stunning. She is so stunning. And here's the difference so you can see why it's a chunky cup. I'm so scared handling these. It's a lot wider. I mean, not too much wider, but it definitely is wider. And then same thing, the width is more. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job of showing this. Maybe I'll set them down and actually move my camera. Sketchy. So I don't know if you can tell by this. Actually, you literally cannot tell. Maybe this. Nope. It's actually not very obvious. I think my rough estimate is this is going to be 12 to 14 ounces. And I think this one is going to be between 10 and 12 ounces. You guys, they came out so perfect. I cannot wait to show her. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. That is all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, as usual, please give a little like. If you want more videos like this, consider subscribing. And let me know below your thoughts on the posting schedule. Whether I actually have a posting schedule and just do every other Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, or if Ollie just hit my camera. Or if I just post once I get a new video. The thing is, every 2 weeks is extremely sustainable. However, if I don't have a posting schedule, then I'm able to upload just whenever I have a video ready, which is 100% within 2 weeks. So it could be earlier than 2 weeks if I don't stick to a posting schedule. But yeah, do you pay attention to the posting schedule? Do you just watch a video once it comes out? Let me know your thoughts, because I seriously do not know. But the next video is going to be me. I have so many amazing opportunities and amazing creative friends. I'm so grateful for every single one of them. I am going to be making a bunch of cups for my friend Lauren. She is opening up her own tattoo studio. If you have been around since 2023, I believe, she's the one that I was apprenticing under and learning how to tattoo from. She's an incredible artist. It's been her dream for a very long time to open up her own space, so I'm so thrilled for her. I'm going to be dropping off lots of bugs, and I'm going to be making some custom cups that are going to be exclusive for her shop only. I might make one of them available for pre-order in my shop, but I want to encourage people to go support her and show up in her shop and support other local artists that she'll have inside of her shop as well. But I know not everyone is in the Central Florida area. Most of you are actually out of state. So I do think I'm going to be making some designs available for pre-order in my shop in case you like the designs that I make. But anyways, I'm going to be making lots and lots and lots of chunky mugs, and it's going to be a very fun time. I'm going to be investigating some things. I just purchased the Cricut Joy Extra. My Cricut from 2020 has been broken for quite some time, and I have been waiting to purchase another one, and it really doesn't make sense for me to get a full-size one. I don't need to use them for that capacity. I really just want to use them for stencils for my ceramics and small little crafts. So it's the perfect size and really not that expensive. I thought it was going to be way more expensive. I think I got it it was on sale at Michael's for $145, I think. The original price is $180. So I'm going to pick that up today, which I'm going to be vlogging for the next video. But yeah, lots of exciting opportunities happening. I couldn't be more honored and thankful for every single person that believes in me and supports me. It truly means the world. I don't know what I would do without any of you, whether it's online or in person. Regardless, the support has been absolutely incredible. I know that I've made so many different shifts, and if you know me and you know the content that I make, I have a really hard time niching down. I refuse to niche down for the sake of social media understanding me or the algorithm understanding me. I really could care less. I'm all about creative exploration, and I'm hoping that my videos and all of my creations invite you and encourage you to also expand your creative horizons and go explore creatively. If you want to do something, make it possible. I think that's one thing that holds a lot of people back, is that we constantly don't make that an option. It's a dream. It's a pipe dream. It's something that is so far out of reach, but it's when we make it an actual option, we're able to start putting our feet to the flame. Is that the word? Our feet to it. And like start taking steps towards that way. I never in a million years thought that ceramics was going to be something I could do, because number one, operating a kiln was really scary to me, and purchasing a kiln was just so far out of reach for me. And it was just one step at a time that I just slowly started making these things possible for myself. So it's one of those things where I feel like you see someone online and you're so inspired. There's so many people I see online and I'm like, how did they get there? How did they do that? And I find myself asking myself that, and it's not until I just make it an option for myself where I realize I only have one chance. I only have one human experience. That's it. One. I will never be able to experience the human experience ever again. So I might as well make everything I want to do an option. Like, I think a lot of people, not to get so existential in the outro of the video, but I do want to leave you with a thought. It's like, I feel like, especially in the US, we're so detached from, honestly, death. We don't have a very good relationship with it. A lot of other cultures are extremely experienced in death. They have different rituals or celebrations or things like that, and death is something that's a part of their everyday. It's a part of their culture. And I've noticed that having a better relationship with the idea or the thought of death can actually, if we don't have, existential dread, anxiety, which sometimes I go in that direction, and it makes me want to avoid it. But if I actually face it head on and realize that there is an inevitable end, there is an inevitable ending to my life, and I only get one shot, that actually motivates me to live better, understanding that I don't know when that end is going to be, which is why it makes everything so meaningful and beautiful, because we really don't know when the end is. And I just think it's a really good thing to keep in our perspective, so that we don't lose sight of the things that are important, so that we don't lose sight of our dreams and the things that we want to accomplish. It takes a lot of guts, in my opinion, to put yourself out there and to go for the things that you feel like are just pipe dreams, just floating in the air. It takes a lot of guts to just go for it sometimes. I think it's hard because we have a really unhealthy attachment to fear of failure. Again, especially in the US, because of hustle culture and all of these types of things, we kind of lose sight of what's important and the actual reality of humanity. And we lose heart, we lose the plot, essentially. We literally lose the plot. So if I could rant on this, but if I could just leave you with, I guess, a couple of things, but one of the things being, make every moment count, even moments of rest. That doesn't mean you have to hustle. It doesn't mean you have to be doing something 24/7 and just produce. No, that type of machine robotic mentality is actually the thing that is destroying our society, in my opinion. I think that every moment counting means being where you are, including the breath that you're taking. Make every breath actually count. Breathe. I feel like half of us are just going and we're not actually taking a deep breath in, taking time to smell the roses, essentially. So be where you are, be within the space in which things happen. Be in the present moment. What does it taste like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? What's the texture of the room? Is it tense? I think a lot of people want to avoid those things, but I think it's actually really important that we experience the range of, the full spectrum of what it is to be a human. Anyways, I don't even know where I'm going with all of this. My point is, I hope that you are taking risks, focusing on what matters, and making your wants and your dreams and your desires possible, because they're there for a reason. I personally feel like they've been placed there for a specific reason. There's a reason that you're drawn to it. There's a reason that you have this urge to go for it. There's a nudge deep down, and I think that we need to stop ignoring them and we need to actually start listening to those nudges. I think they're meaningful. I think they are coming from beyond ourselves, and they're not silly. They're not too stupid. They're not whatever the censor, okay, quoting the Artist Way, whatever the censor is that it's telling you is all lies. They're all things to keep you safe and to protect you. So cool, but they're actually not. They're actually harming you and holding you back. So push past them, believe in yourself, take the risks, and have fun. I mean, gosh, we take life so seriously sometimes. Like, it's so precious and it is so serious, but also it's not. It's both and. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a balance there. But anyways, so again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am really trying to stay on track with them. However, sometimes it's just hard to get my camera out when I'm in flow state. I feel like a lot of artists get that, but I'm trying my best, and that's all that matters. And overall, I'm showing up and I'm making my dreams possible, one choice and one step at a time. Thank you so much for your support. I literally couldn't do it without you. There is a slew of people that I'm sure are waiting to support you in your creative endeavors as well. So anyways, much love. I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you in the next one.